I'm not sure when it started, but it's become normal to say, I appreciate you instead of goodbye. So I have to be clear here. I don't think that appreciation is a bad thing. It's fabulous. But what I'm concerned about is that this type of showing appreciation, it becomes something that we say flippantly without actually thinking about it. Whereas gratitude is something that we really should take seriously. It's not just a phrase that we say when we say goodbye to somebody. There are many ways to make gratitude a deep and meaningful part of our lives. The phrase now is cultivating a gratitude practice. I'm not making fun of that at all. It's a really, really good idea of having moments of reflection during the day, such as morning prayers or just evening gratitude journaling about the wonderful things that happen during the day, or even a little bit of help with the not so wonderful things. And this helps us connect personally with the concept and makes gratitude a living, breathing part of our daily experience. A Hasidic rabbi gave particular attention to the first words that a Jew traditionally says each morning, Modeh Ani lefanecha, I give thanks before you. In one of his essays, he explains that these words can be understood on 4 different levels. Each level teaches us something new about gratitude. Together, they invite us to cultivate gratitude not only as an emotion we occasionally feel, but as a way of living. The first level is simple. We wake up, open our eyes, and realize we are alive. During night, our consciousness disappeared into sleep, and now we have been given another day. Before we even begin our morning routine, Judaism asks us to say thank you. Gratitude begins with recognizing that life itself is a gift. We did not earn another sunrise, we received it. Every day starts not with entitlement, but with appreciation. That single habit can change the entire direction of a day. There is something else important about beginning the day this way. Modeh Ani comes before we know what kind of day that we're going to have. We're grateful to have woken up, nothing more. That changes gratitude from a response to good fortune into a way of appreciating life and approaching life. We don't have to wait for something wonderful to happen in order to feel grateful. We just begin there with gratitude, and then we carry that gratitude into whatever the day brings. Gratitude becomes the starting point rather than the result. The same rabbi then suggests a second way of understanding these words. Every morning is more than the continuation of yesterday. It's a beginning. The rabbis compare waking from sleep to a small resurrection. And yes, Jews do believe in resurrection, just in a little bit of a different way than Christians. There's a really good essay by a professor at Harvard, John Levinson, who pays a lot of attention to the role that resurrection plays in classical rabbinic Judaism. I'm not recommending it. We close our eyes at night and awaken to new possibilities. Gratitude becomes more than thankfulness for another 24 hours. It becomes hope. Yesterday's failures don't have to define today. Yesterday's mistakes need not become tomorrow's destiny. Every morning, God whispers that new beginnings are still possible. Gratitude grows when we stop seeing each day as a repetition of the last and begin to receive it as a fresh opportunity to become people who we hope to be. The third interpretation is a bit of a left hook. The rabbi points out that every morning God returns our souls to us without demanding payment for all that we still owe. It's a nice metaphor. We've made mistakes, we've fallen short, we've disappointed ourselves and others, yet God entrusts life to us once again. And the rabbis conclude that if God treats us with such faithfulness, then we must learn to treat each other in the same way. Gratitude is never meant to remain private. It changes the way we see other people. We become slower to judge and more willing to forgive. A grateful person begins to understand that every relationship is also a gift entrusted to our care. The deepest expression of gratitude is not found in words directed towards heaven, but in the kindness we extend to the people standing beside us. Now, finally, a fourth interpretation. Beneath everything else lies relationship. Before we've done a good deed, before we've succeeded or failed, there already exists an unbreakable bond between God and the human soul. That relationship does not depend on our achievements. It exists because we're created in the image of God. Gratitude, then, is not just thanking God for what we have received. It's awakening each morning, knowing that our lives already possess meaning. We do not spend our lives trying to earn God's love. We begin each day by discovering that we already have it. We're already embraced by it. These four ideas build upon one another. Gratitude begins by thanking God for life itself. It deepens as we recognize that every day offers a new beginning. It matures when it reshapes the way we treat other people. And finally, it becomes a way of seeing ourselves as souls already entrusted with a sacred purpose. That could be why Modeh Ani is the very first prayer of the day. Before we think about anything else, Judaism asks us to begin with gratitude. Not because gratitude makes life easier, but because gratitude teaches us to see life differently. Each morning's a gift. We have another chance to begin again. Our lives still matter to God. So let's return to this phrase, I appreciate you. And in a way, I'm glad that this has become such a normal thing to say. It gets us started thinking about it, and it opens the door for a genuine connection with other people. What I'm concerned about, as I said, is that it becomes something that we just say, becomes automatic. It's not connected to feeling gratitude at all. It's not connected to appreciation at all. It just is something that we say. I sound a little judgy there. Developing a gratitude practice, whether or not it involves saying the prayer Modeh Ani, can make this simple phrase real. Something that we feel within our hearts, so that when we say, I appreciate you, this Hasidic rabbi offers us a way to understand this phrase so that it's no longer just a phrase, it's a way to appreciate life itself. It's a way to begin again. It's a way to show love to others, and it's a way to find a sacred purpose. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.